What is going on, Internet? JB back here with some more Baldur's Gate 3. This is a bit of a cluster, you know what, of an intro. We're just like in a bush and there's mushrooms coming over. Anyway, we're back with some more Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know if I already said that. We have Lisa with us. I did some stuff off screen. I went to the owlbear cave and just, you know, had the passive option, did that, and he just no fight at the owlbear. We also did I just talked to my camp companions to clear all the dialogue, and I may or may not have triggered another romance angle that I didn't intend to, that I've never seen, so that'll be interesting next time we sleep. So yeah, things could get messy in that regard. Didn't mean to do it, didn't know what I was clicking, or I was just clicking through it just to try to clear it all, and let's just say we might have something interesting going on next time we go to sleep. It'll be a sight to behold. That being said, we do have some stuff to do here in the Underdark here today as we continue on our mission. We were given a task by the sovereign of this colony to cleanse a Duergar rot, and now we're getting yapped at by this thing. Yeah, about that. Also, we changed up Loretha's look. She has a red theme now, some stuff like that. Make up some kind of treasured memories you expect the stain to fill. Me blanketed in flayed skin, my fireplace burning flesh, sipping a glass of gall. Ew.
Its sighs, though from your hollow words or believing your false dreams, you know not. It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying Myconid corpses.
Well, that's probably not good.
Duergar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle.
Well, that can't be had, now can it?
Circle does not welcome me.
Oh.
But I have heard the song. You mean to cleanse the Duergar rot.
I do.
I mean to join you.
Are you sure it's going to be dangerous?
I am the danger, and I am the cure. They erased my people. I will erase theirs.
That's metal as fuck. Very well.
Remain
Come along.
in the Underdark, and I will follow. We cleanse the rot together.
Let's do it, bud. Okay, so we get this guy to follow us. His name is Glutz. He is a mushroom fella. He has this ability, the animating spores, where he can resurrect an undead thing. I kind of happen to know where a big undead thing is. Let's go back this way. What if we raised the dead thing, the dead gate? This guy broke. All right, we can't really do that. Okay, that's fine. We're going to raise this minotaur from the dead.
Silence. I am breathing life.
All right, he told me to be silent, so I did. But anyway, we have a dead minotaur now. That's kind of cool. So there are a couple of different options for us here. We can just go straight to the Duergar thing, which wouldn't be a bad idea. And that's typically the way I handle my Underdark excursions. Just go get rid of those guys, and then it makes life a lot easier. So let's do that. Why not? Let's just go fight some... Let's go fight some mushrooms. And by fight some mushrooms, I mean fight some... Grey dwarves. Is that offensive? I don't know. Actually, this might be more fun to do first. I don't think I've ever done this first. Let's go this way. That's a dead Myconid. We get Rogue's Morsel and Myconid Flesh. There's a dead Duergar over here. Level 5, by the way. Until things are starting to get serious. Things are level 5. Okay, let's go this way first. The hell was that? I think we should follow it. Karlach, you want to take the lead here? No reason.
That's right.
Get her fucking blade out, thank you, video game. Also, Lae'zel has a Titan String Bow. No, by the way. I went and put her back into Arcane Archer because... New toy. Into turn-based mode. We don't need to be in turn-based mode. Alright. This here is the Bulette. It's a super cool creature. Absolute fucking tank unit. It's pretty cool looking too. Has really high AC, has a lot of HP, has incredible constitution, has a legendary action. Shredding Scales. While it has diamond scales, the Bulette can use Shredding Scales immediately after being hit for the first time in a round. What does Shredding Scales do? Shredding Scales expel a crystalline scales outward, possibly causing targets to bleed. So it's just a big AoE anytime it gets hit. You can do that once around the first time it gets hit. So my recommendation is don't stand where it can hit you with this. So we're not going to do that. In fact, we're going to take this throwing barbarian build that we have and yeet for 18 damage. And there it went. That sounded menacing as fuck, by the way. And yeet. 21 damage.
I am fury. I am death.
We have full-on initiative, by the way. We have one going before the Bulette, so we might actually just be able to pump the entire damage into it. What's the one that does the most? Probably... we'll try to hit it with that one. The blinding one. It's saved from Shadow Arrow. We'll try again with Shadow Arrow. And it's blinded. Let's go. Good job, Lae'zel. Back around this way.
Behold the dance of death.
Oh, I hate it here. Scorching Ray for the first time. I'm very excited. And not the first time, but one of the first times. This creature has 100 temporary hit points. While it has these temporary hit points, it is grounded. Any damage lower than 15 will not affect it. You can also use Shredding Scales immediately after being hit for the first time in a round. What the fuck does grounded do? Can I be... oh. That's right. I completely forgot it got new shit in one of the... I think in one of the patches.
Breathe deep and move.
Forgot they buffed the shit out of this thing. Okay, well. That makes my life far more annoying. Wish I had Glyph of Warding Sleep on it.
On I go then.
Put him to sleep. Glut is not going to do anything. The Minotaur is going to leap in. Just woke it up for no reason. I might be stupid. I might be stupid. All right. Well, it is blinded. It's going to dash. And in its turn. Well, that works. Lae'zel's gonna shoot. Try to keep it blinded. We blinded it again. We'll just shoot regularly. I mean, we're just not gonna be able to get rid of diamond scales, probably. We literally, I mean, maybe with our lightning charges. Yeah, no.
Stay focused.
Maybe with Toll to Dead. I mean, get lucky. Roll really high. Nope. All right. Karlach is gonna be pretty much our only way of breaking diamond scales. There we go. Apologies to the Minotaur. My bad, bro. And it has officially had its scales broken. Glut is just, I don't know, he's gonna hang out. 7 hull damage, massive. There's a miss. Let's shoot with Lazel. Because I believe we only have 1 arcane arrow shot left. They do come back on a short rest, but you know. I haven't got to use fucking Scorching Ray well at all yet, and I'm very sad about it. I wish there was a way to like confirm that without having to scroll all the way down to it.
This'll help.
Critical. Critical. Okay, Karlak. I see you. Glut, get in there, bud. Dude, having advantage on every hit is crazy. Uh-oh. Where'd it go?
That's curious.
I've never seen it leave. Get our shots back on Lazel because we have more fighting to do. There is another fight we can do over this way, but that one's a little bit dangerous. Somehow not quite as dangerous as the Duergar fight. Wait, no, more dangerous than the Duergar fight.
Elaborate plaid, Shadowheart. The craftsmanship is impressive.
Well, I guess we're doing the fight I was talking about. Huge damage, Loretha. Huge damage.
Fury, I am death.
Absolutely gigantic damage. This could get very dangerous very quickly. Because this guy can call in reinforcements, and he likely will.
Now this is my happy place.
I'm going to try to save my rage charge in case he doesn't.
Can't give up. Let's finish this.
There's got to be like a confirm button. There's got to be a hotkey for that. I just don't know it. Where the fuck is this guy at? I don't know why bro doesn't want to help. Yeet! Really? Oh. It's almost cool. Yeah, good job. You did more damage with your cantrip than you did your fucking level 2 spell, Loretha. Great job. Proud of you. Gotta love my main character. Okay, we are going to create a spell slot, a level 2 one, so we can get at least one more use of Scorching Ray and attempt to use it well for once. Get real damage out of it. Karlak is gonna top off with some potions. There we go.
Me at times, but also with me.
Is our Minotaur gonna follow the list now? Alright, thanks, bud. Let's go down this way, see what the hell's going on. There is a way you can, you know, not immediately come to blows with these guys, but we're going to come to blows immediately with these guys. You just don't come here with Glut, and you can, like, talk to these people, but since we're here with a mushroom, they are not going to like us. Oh. Well, I wanted to at least talk to them. That's lame.
Where do I go from here?
You know, instead of doing... Never mind. I was gonna say, instead of doing our thing with Scorching Ray, I was going to try to do darkness shenanigans for the first time, and well, I can't even do that, right? Because we got counterspelled. I'm gonna assume Lae'zel can probably shoot from over here. There's a really good vantage point for this fight. How's that disadvantage? Oh, it's because he's barely outside her range. I mean, she still hit him for 36 fucking damage. So, the disadvantage, he's nuts. I'm gonna walk like right here with Loretha because I think these guys are about to explode. Gek Cole is going to summon a shit ton of undead and then jump up that way. And then this guy who's hidden here is going to shoot a fire arrow and do a lot of damage. I like how he Hunter's Marks last. Black. Chill Rage.
I've got it.
She can't quite reach the destination for this guy. That's totally fine. We don't want to. Oh, it's so fun. I can't wait till we hit level 6 and aren't forced to use this weapon. What's Chasm Creepers? Oh, they're glowing gems.
What should I do?
I wish there were Chasm Creepers. What should you do, Stratoheart? You should walk out of the fire first off. There are ways she could put herself not on fire, so she just don't lose concentration. Here's the idea. Just don't lose concentration. How do you have 2 reactions? How do you have 2 reactions, you fucking cheater? This is bullshit. I really want to know how he has 2 reactions. Enlarge, Mage Armor. Duergar Resilience. Nope. Dwarven Resilience. Nope. Grim Harvest. Nope. Surge of Pests. Nope. 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 How did he get 2 reactions? Because he counterspelled Scorching Ray, and then 2 turns later, I guess it's because it became his turn, technically, in the turn order. Like, he went before his turn order, then he got it back on. I think that's stupid, personally. That is, rules is written how it works, but that's fucking dumb. We're gonna have Glut dash this way. Let's come down here. And hang out. Someone invisible here, probably going up the ladder. Nope. Hits Glut for 13 damage with a throw. How fucking dare you? You gotta throw something at my friend, how dare you? Sure, we'll touch of death that. Okay. Oh, these guys are annoying. Speaking of annoying, good job, bud. No, my minotaur! They're creating a giant AoE over here. Oh, that hurt my friends. Oops. My bad. Fuck it though. That's a lot of damage. It's worth doing that much damage. Lae'zel's going to Misty Step over here. We can do that as a Gith Yankee.
Survival
And she'll chill.
matters.
Loretha. Gonna walk over here next to Lae'zel. Shoot the 1 HP one, and that guy, I guess, is the only other one she can hit. Well done. She's gonna go invisible and tuck herself away over here. Blindness on Shadowheart. Obnoxious. You might be stupid. I don't want to alarm you, bud, but you might be real fucking dumb. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the game to let me move where I want to move. I want to be like right over here. Whatever, it's fine. Gonna kick him this way. Take a step back so we don't have disadvantage. And fucking we're gonna run over here. Ouch. This Karlach is too tall to throw through a doorway. You know what? I'm actually okay with that. That makes sense. And he's dead. We can't loot him, unfortunately, but at least not yet. Shadowheart's gonna healing word herself. Can't cast spiritual guardians or spirit guardians, unfortunately, because the game hates me and doesn't want me to have fun. That guy's gonna die, but he has undead fortitude, which gives him 1 HP whenever he hits 0 HP. So it's like they basically have infinite HP. Not really, but it feels like a nice hit from Glut. Glut's almost dead. Man, it sure would be a shame if he died. Oh, that guy got knocked. He's gonna cast Enlarge on himself and barely make it up a ladder. All I'm saying is Duergar, giant barbarian. Get real big. Or just have someone cast Enlarge on just cast Enlarge on you. Yep, let's go. Everyone up the ladder. Oh, that was especially stupid. Okay. Lae'zel is going to borrow a smoke powder bomb and chuck it over here.
In position.
Oh my god.
Time to push my luck again. All right, Carla.
That was so fucking much damage.
Heading out.
Alex gonna run down here. Give this guy the big kick. I'm gonna pick this zombie up and throw it at that zombie. This is why I love this build so much. I love fucking barbarians. I love throwing builds. This is so fun. I can't throw this guy. Whatever. What a fun fight. What a fun turn.
It is ever easy.
Can I hit either one of these guys? Nope.
Focus.
Can I even damage undead with Toll the Dead? Guess not. How's that guy still have 15 HP, by the way?
You bow or you break.
Where's the last one?
Blood comes easy these days.
We'll jump over here with Loretha. And I should be able to finish off with an Eldritch Blast.
Careful, Lae'zel. It's dark around here. Would be a terrible thing to do.
Do keep your wits shut. Time to get going. Should
That hurt. Anyway.
The
Hey, bud.
tumor is excised.
I know.
Here I break ground. From the dark will a mighty circle rise. My song will fill the grotto. Death doer. The grotto may sustain but one sovereign. In the age of glut, there may be no spore. Eliminate the other sovereign.
You turn on Spa, who gave you shelter, and make it worth my while. Why not? Spa's time has come. You're so eager. No, yeah.
Her fate it has earned. My circle long suffered while the Duergar flourished. I sang to Spore for help. Yet it cowered in the grotto and let my people be slaughtered. Choose smooth mind.
Smooth mind?
Grow a mighty circle and reap the reward. Or protect the precious poltroon as it waits for the circle of glut to devour it whole.
If you're so eager for blood, then I'll have yours.
Again, no home.
Also, I'd just like to point out how he immediately just gets like infinitely more HP when we start fighting. Okay, not infinitely more, but like a lot more than he had. That hits. Okay. 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 At least Elka's gonna swing her big ass axe and miss. Hits the second one.
I won't give in.
We'll end that turn. Oh, Shadowheart, it is time to inflict the wounds. Hey, we got more than 13 on the Touch of Death. Let's go.
Yes.
Fuck yes, indeed.
There's no meant to be. We saw to that.
Sorry, Glut. Here's a bunch of
Sovereign
stuff.
with no subjects. Glut won't be mourned.
Damn, that's dark. Anyway, there's a bunch of stuff here
Something good here, I hope.
on these guys that I'm sure will be useful at some point. On Gek, the main guy, he has this thing, the Exterminator's Axe. It is a big ass axe that deals an additional 1 to 6 fire damage to plants, insects, or small creatures. Now, I wonder if when Karlach grows in size, does that consider creatures smaller than her small? It doesn't, but interesting thought. It could still be pretty interesting in a couple of fights later on, so we'll give that to her. After a quick Google, turns out fucking dwarves are considered medium-sized creatures in this game. Although I'm pretty sure in 5e they're considered small. Don't quote me on that either. Back to the colony to that question. Surely the Sovereign will give us something good for, you know, A, completing its task and also killing Glut, who was going to turn on him. Like, surely we'll get something good for it, right?
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
What does that mean? The Duergar have been slain. The rot has been purged.
Still melancholic, but now streaked with hope.
Do you hear? A new harmony. Serenity. I name you Peace Bringer.
Aw, thank you.
Fragrant spores waft through the air. Your heart swells with bliss with your every breath.
Freely you have given to us. Freely you may take.
Aw, I guess Stoff?
Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward.
I shall. I love free stuff. That's my favorite kind of stuff.
I have another boon to ask of you. You have cut out the Duergar blight, but not its source.
This is the Asmodeus die from Favoring
Your
Colors, by the way.
mind's eye spore shows
I
you
should have
a
pointed that out
dwarf
earlier.
striding among Myconid dead.
Near. This one is called. He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe.
Do you see? Indulge one demand and it only breeds another.
Consider it done.
The drow lurks in the ruins beyond the lake. Bring him death, and return.
You got it, bud. Lizelle, they keep giving us free shit. We're not gonna turn down free shit. Use your head. Alright, so this is the gates thing that opened that the Sovereign told us we could take from. So up here we'll find a scroll of blindness, a scroll of ray of sickness, and the shadow of Minzo-Baranzan, which is a gigantic city in the Underdark and Forgotten Realms lore. And it is pretty cool. It just gives you Shrouded in Shadow as a class action, which allows you to go invisible, which is pretty good for 2 turns. I mean, it's not bad. It's more for the fashion than anything else. It looks incredible, but I'd rather have Scorching Ray. So does anyone not have a helmet? All yours, Lizelle. So you can have that, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really do anything for her, but it doesn't really do anything for me either. On this pale corpse, we find ourselves a bunch of crap, including an icy metal, a whole bunch of other stuff, and a book. Let's read the book.
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flumph Mating Rituals.
But nature was wisdom. We have a 1 to 9 bonus. Don't need it. Good roll.
The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
What? No way. That's super interesting. Yeah, the pages apparently copied from a master tome describe the construction and use of a grand forge in the Underdark. Among the Sharans dwelled the gnome Yali, whose talents for wizardry were known from Candledeep to sorcerer, and that's what that says. I'll roll with it. Under the tutelage from whatever. The Sharans built the Great Forge, which could heat mithril with such vigor as to turn it into adamantine. With this astonishing metal, they could mold the finest blades and armor. Yet the jewel of Yali's eye was not the forge itself, but the protector, conjured from the magma to guard it. A construct said to be so mighty that no blade could fell it and no spell could pierce it. Instructions for operating the Great Forge are listed underneath. Ingredients: raw mithril ore and a proper mold. Place the ore mold into their respective chambers. Pull the lever and lower the hammer for smelting. Open the valve to allow lava into the crucible and drop the hammer again to forge the product.
What's an adamantine forge then?
I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point, Lazel. He's got a bunch of recipes as well. It's nifty. My dumbass forgot to grab the waypoint down here, so you have to walk all the way back. Yay. I made it back down here, and instead of doing anything else, I think we're gonna go this way. I don't know what I was going for there. Words are difficult. Never really been my strong suit. We're gonna jump over this. And we're going to boom, Boom. Just so they don't blow up on us when we walk by. I feel like we should chase that.
There's tunnels everywhere. Who would dig these?
I don't know, maybe the giant fucking creature we fought earlier.
Half this drow's body is crushed. Must have fallen from pretty high up. Always room for more.
Where the fuck did it go? This takes you somewhere interesting. Well, we meant to come this way. I don't know how to finish the Bulette fight. Genuinely have no idea.
Burn marks. Not from someone's campfire either. Best be careful.
Loretha has this turret looking at her. She's going to run forward and Eldritch Blast it. I'll waste my Misty Step to get right here. And yeah, we're going to basically just hide behind this rock, jump out, Eldritch Blast until we manage to kill it, which is going to take a while because apparently we need to do
Looking ahead.
10 damage in one strike, which would be pretty difficult, especially when we're critically missing.
Soldier.
Hey, we did it! That took way too long. Unfortunately, there's another one right over here.
Over, then through.
It took so long. It took so long, but the turrets have been killed. Wonder why there's turrets here. If we would have talked more to the hobgoblin earlier, he would have told us this is where, this is the direction to go to find the cleric of Mistra's place that he was talking about.
Turns should do it.
So, it's where we were supposed to be headed for that. I'm gonna take every remaining level in Rogue on Loretha, just so I can open the motherfucking chest. We have a 5 to 13 and we can't roll a 15. Oh my god. Thank you. God, I need Karlach to level up faster because, spoiler alert, she's taking 4 levels in Rogue at some point. You can probably figure out her build. God, I need her to get that, like, tomorrow. Probably won't happen. Oh, look, another fucking turret, by the way. What are their resistances? Examine, piercing, and slashing. What damage does this do? Shit. It is vulnerable to lightning. Unfortunately, we don't have any of that.
Still in control. Just.
Our turret's finally fucking down. Thank you for saving, video game. We're gonna go hit this lever and let my friends in. Hey guys, how's it going?
What's inside?
There's stuff all throughout here, but we are specifically looking for Timask spores and
Might be
devil tongue things or whatever. So we head out here onto this balcony. There's a chest.
Skin is crawling.
Thank you for passing that check, Lisa. Proud of you. We wouldn't have really needed to pass the check, but glad we did. We're gonna head out here, open these oak doors. We're not gonna open that chest right now because, well, I know things about the video game. We are instead going to... That's Misty Step. I thought that was Featherfall. Do we have a Featherfall scroll? We do. We have 4, in fact. Cast that shit, Loretha. Now, everyone, fucking jump. Good job, friends. There are these sorcerer blooms over here. These glowing ass flowers.
Chill runs through you. Your magic, the fire that burns within, is fading.
Close your eyes, breathe into the feeling.
Your magic gently and effortlessly flows from you and into the Susa flower.
What's the matter? I could swear this plant's got you flush.
It's the flower. My magic is gone.
Chin up. I'll wager they'll come back as soon as we move away from here.
I'm not worried. My powers will return if they're meant to.
That's the spirit. Now let's get moving before anything else goes missing.
Well, anyway, we're going to pick that up, and we are also going to come over here and pick this one up. These things could be pretty useful. The problem is they only work in the Underdark, so you can't really cheese mini fights with them. You can cheese a couple. You just carry them around, but you need to like not have spellcasters in your own party.
Let's move.
That's how you fucking lockpick, by the way. Lol's candle. Ew, we don't like Lol's here. There's a bunch of shit.
That might be worth a look.
If you're a rat. Dragon egg mushroom. Not what we're looking for, but it's stuff. This book here. Blah, 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 blah. Sorcerer tree flowers. That we learned about them. All right, cool. We kind of already got the gist of them. Some spells, some books. Whole bunch of nerdy wizard shit in this room. And in this tower because, well, it's a fucking wizard tower if you couldn't figure that out.
My hands on everything.
Look in there. If we head over to this power generator, we can combine items and take one of our sorcerer blooms and put it in the generator. And that will turn on the elevator contraption in the middle of the tower that we saw earlier. Didn't really mention it, but it's a fucking elevator. Pretty fucking cool. It's the most wizard shit ever to power an arcane magic tower with anti-magic flowers. Bars, by the way. That is like the most wizard shit ever, though. We don't get any hints from the roof, but there's something very fucking terrifying on the roof. We will not be going there today. Believe it or not, we will not be attempting that. We will not be opening that can of worms. However you want to think about it, we are not doing it. All right. Oh, yeah. Here it is. There's a chest here. And it has a necklace in it. That necklace lets you cast Detect Thoughts. Decent spell, but nothing to really write home about. Can we... My camera is not wanting to cooperate right now. Everyone in? I'm going to assume Liesel's in. She was. Nice. All right, up on this floor is the floor we're looking for, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. Oh. Why can I not pick it up? Because we're looking for these. Chemist spores were one of the things that Omeluum told us to find. And the other one is the Tongue of Madness. Devil's Tongue, Tongue of Madness, same fucking thing. And there's really nothing else to see here, so let's go back up. And now that we're back on the main floor, I believe, anyway. Yes. Wait. Yes. We come over this way. We then take our other sorcerer bloom and throw it onto that chest. That cancels the magic inside of the chest, and we can open the chest, and there's better loot. You get Mistress Grace, which are boots that allow you to cast Featherfall, a scroll, an ingot, and a bomb, and mage armor. It's good, pretty good. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Back to the Myconid colony. Hey, Squidward, I found the fucking mushrooms you wanted.
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared? In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company, and thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals.
Understandable.
Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
Found the mushrooms.
These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Omeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draft. I can make no promises as to its taste.
That says draught. Down the hatch.
The potion is disgusting beyond description. The only mercy is that it goes down quickly.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences
Mama ain't raised no
your
bitch.
mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. And stay focused.
The
That might not be good for me.
loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber.
Draw on your willpower and resist. Focus on the present, not the illusions. Oh, I got the Ring of Protection, by the way. I completed the quest. I just walked up, cast darkness on the thing, and grabbed the idol. Took them all, got the Ring of Protection. Gives you +1 to armor class and saving throws. I forgot to show that as well. Hey, we passed this
Dark
thing. Good job.
holes bite at the edges of your vision, but the void cannot draw you in.
Yeah, fight the void. Yeah.
Spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it means to hollow out your skull.
Stop it, I need my skull. We will do that one. Sounds like the type of thing we've been doing. Or trying to do. Hey! Look at all those +1s and a +3 even. Oh my god.
The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite
There is no fear in this dojo.
more power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
That makes me laugh every time.
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
My favorite part of that is that it's only 1A and 1H. It's not like drawn out. It's not fun, it's just AH.
Such an outcome was not in my calculations.
You should probably get better at
There is
math,
more to this
fuckhead.
being than mere stasis.
I thought you guys were thought itself or whatever.
Such crude destruction may not waylay a lava like this, but there is another possibility. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
I mean, if it's priceless, like, just keep it, dude. I don't need it. It's also a really bad ring. Keep your ring.
A bold strategy. It is not many that can defeat their own minds. If you require it on another occasion, merely ask.
I won't. You can stay free, bud. But your other stuff.
Have you changed your mind about the ring?
No. Where's the trade option? He does have other things I want, though. Omeluum is a very, 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 very good vendor. He has Elixir of Psychic Resistance. He has a Pearl of Power Amulets, which is so good. Pearlescent Restoration. You can replenish spell slots of your choice up to a third at level. Yeah, we're going to be needing that. He also has Creation's Echo. If the Wilder deals acid, fire, lightning, or radiant or necrotic damage, it becomes resistant to that damage type for 2 turns. Decent. Not great. The Shade spell Circulate. When the wearer is obscured in shadow, their spells gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC, making them more likely to succeed. That's pretty decent for Shadowheart. Pretty decent for me. I mean, very decent for me, actually. I wasn't planning on picking that up, but now I kind of am. Because once we finally get more spell slots, because we're getting closer to, like, fully, like, once we get more levels, we'll be able to use more spell slots, use darkness in more fights. I'm gonna pick it up. Or I'm not gonna pick it up now. I might, but it's definitely something I'm gonna consider getting. Advantage on saving throws against being charmed. That's not bad. Ring of Salving. We want that. And we also want the Boots of Stormy Clamor. When the wearer inflicts a condition upon a hostile creature, they also inflict 2 turns of reverberation. Broken ass boots. Absolutely disgustingly overpowered. The amount of combinations you can get online with these is ridiculous. 800 gold. We have a bunch of junk. I'm gonna throw a bunch of junk in. Hopefully get that closer to even trade. And we kind of made it a somewhat fair trade. Picking up 3 very, 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 very good items. For not a whole lot. So these items, these boots are going to Shadowheart, and these ring is also going to Shadowheart. She just got a big buff. Again, I don't necessarily plan on going fully into the Radiating Ore build, but you know, you know, when in Rome. This Radiant Shockwave counts as a condition, which triggers these. Triggers Reverberation. Reverberation knocks people prone. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I'm sure a lot of you know about it. I'm sure almost all of you know about it. Okay. Okay, we are going to do at least one more thing here today. We're gonna take both of our Scrolls of Misty Step and give them to Karlach. And we're gonna have Karlach lead the way down here. Because we are going to go find that lady's husband. Or whatever. Let's say it's her husband. Let's shoot these things. Oh, we got the another tremor from the guy. We're gonna shoot all those spores and we're gonna head down this way. And then we are going to grab this chasm creeper. That's a very useful item. Karlach's gonna walk forward. Hold on. Get down here, friends. Come on. Anytime, Loretha. Anytime, main character. All right, there we go. We're gonna walk forward with Karlach.
Stop! Stop, people!
Speak plainly, won't you?
These mushrooms! Toxic! Scroll! Escape! My bag, please! I've dropped it somewhere!
Have a skull, Missy Step.
Yes! That's... Yes!
Yeet! Karlach, I swear to God. Okay. Good job. There we go.
Ah! Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, you are.
I just have to...
Alright, he's going to do Misty Step out, and then we are going to come into Karlach's inventory. Wait, now let's talk to him first. I'm scared to walk too much further forward. Okay.
Ah, right. As, what were
I
you
met
saying?
Dareth. She's looking for you.
I must... Ta.
Alright, I don't care what that guy had to say. What I care about is coming in to Karlach's inventory now and casting the spell and Misty Stepping right over here and grabbing this noble stock. I'll take the hit. Anyway, we got the noble stock. We are, for reasons, going to send that over to Loretha.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
And then we are going to go back to the colony. Now, the good
One day I'll catch a break.
aligned way to do this, proper aligned way to go about this, is to give this to them, give the noble stock to them over here, because that's what they were looking for. However, there are much more interesting things we can do with it.
Mushroom?
I knew I was forgetting
Look
something.
at that. Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing. His hands are empty as a whole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough.
It's a miracle he survived. You should take him home. It seems like there's no love lost between you two.
Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Baldur's Gate. The locals go mad for it.
What makes it so valuable?
Nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss.
Oh, that's really interesting. I'm gonna leave. She gives us the gloves of uninhibited Kushigo. Kushigo's might when the wearer deals an additional 1d4 damage with throw attacks and attacks made with improvised weapons. Oh, hey, more throwing damage. Now, mathematically, the lightning hands are technically better, but at least later on they are. For now, we're gonna be rocking with these because it's more fun. So the noble stock. If you're playing the Dark Urge, or if you're a really big fan of Shadowheart, which I am both, but in this particular instance, since we're playing the Dark Urge,
I'll give up now.
I highly recommend you eat the mushroom.
As you choke down the acrid mushroom, a memory embraces your unlovable carcass. You see a grand collection. Shelves of jarred, floating, pickled organs neatly labeled. Taxidermied beasts and men, elegantly displayed from your killings. A study no doubt arranged neatly by your gentleman's gentle goblin, as you and your butler perform a vivisection. Scelaritas's claws slips, calipers cutting the aorta of the living, screaming victim.
Scream useless butler, drown the butler in the victim's open bladder cavity. Hold the trembling artery closed with your bare fist, dissecting onwards with the other. Fucking hell.
This is
We'll go with 3.
the first time unraveling a long intestine left-handed, but each time you swear up a storm, hoping it will be your last. As the memory begins to clear away, one thing is certain. The butler lies not about his past service.
Yeah, it can uncover memories. It also uncovers some very interesting things about Shadowheart if you want to give that to her, but yeah, I don't know what this is. What's this? Huh. Yeah, it's a little bit crazy. I think we should go take a long rest after that.
I've come to sate you and be sated. I lead, you follow.
You know what, sure.
So you think. Let's see if you're right.
I've never seen this.
Gith train relentlessly. We know our bodies inside and out.
Not the long rest I was expecting.
Let me show you. Close your eyes and submit.
You submit to me? You know what? What do you intend to do?
I intend to take my pleasure. Say the word no, and you will go untasted. Say yes, and you brave turbulent waters. Tell me.
Fuck it.
A pause, and then the flicker of a tongue across your neck.
Open. Taste.
You are a lapdog, Lae'zel's to command. Never has domination tasted so good and felt so freeing. You awake in pain. Your back, your hands, even your tongue ache.
Tongue?
Time to rise. Dawn is upon us.
Every breath, every blink proves exhausting. A long day awaits you.
Well, all right then.
I need a moment for the
Hey,
two
bud.
of us.
Curious. I took of you completely. Yet your body seems no more worse for wear. Perhaps I might find use for it again. If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the Undying Queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be. Say what I must be. To survive every beast I face and every wound I bear.
Mushrooms aren't my favorite. I think it's because of the gills.
I was just again going through and clearing the dialogue here that we've all seen a million times, but it's giving me an opportunity to try to persuade her to eat the noble stock. I already did.
All right. Give it here.
You okay?
I think so. I remember something. Not everything.
I didn't know we could do this.
It's new and not new at the same time. All jumbled up. I was younger. Much younger. An initiate at the cloister. I was upset about something. The others were teasing me, mocking my name. Like I wasn't worthy of it. There was another. A tiefling boy with short horns and purple hair. I think he was my friend. He tried to make me feel better. Ronald. That's the last part of it I remember. That must be his name. Perhaps he's still there in Baldur's Gate.
Mayhaps. That's interesting. Do we still have it? Guess not. Huh. Alright, so bringing Astarion with us. I gave him a level in Bard. Because, well... I mean, there's quite literally nothing else useful for him to get as a,
What do you do without us?
Oh my god! That's so adorable. Anyway. Yeah, we're bringing Astarion with us. He has Long Strider now. Level in Bard. I'm sure we'll figure out some way to make use of the rest of his levels. I don't know what to do with him. We can do one more thing today. But the game seems to still think I have the noble stock. Let's see if we can't get lucky and get triple use out of it.
To be more watchsome next time.
That'd be pretty sick.
We'll be clearing out soon. You come across a noble stock mushroom about, you give it here. Gods know I've earned it.
I mean, apparently we have the noble stock still. I don't want her to leave yet, though. And shout out to my Googlings. She doesn't leave, so...
To no surprise of mine, you're more competent than Balin. Go on then. Hand it over.
Okay.
Thank you.
Already got my use out of it.
Look, I do thank you.
I did not mean to do that, my
Don't
bad.
visit me in Baldur's Gate if you find yourself that way. I run a shop called Bone Cloaks. Balin nearly sunk the shop to pay for a drink. When he was of his own mind. This might allow me to hang on a little longer. You take care out here.
You're welcome. They will stay until we leave the act, so that's good. Whatever you do with the noble stock, whether you be Dark Urge and you give it to Shadowheart and let her eat it, do not give it to him. It is one of the darkest things in the game. Do not give it to Balin. Whatever you do with it. It's one of the most fucked up things in the video game. And there's a lot of fucked up things in this video game. Let's head back over towards where we fought the Bulette. It appears to be back. I mean, if we can finish him off, I would like to do that. That'd be a good enough way to end the episode. But he's not back. Okay, I don't know how to do that. There are more of these fucking things over here, though. And
Best be on my way.
we're going to sneak our way up this knotted route. You can see the vision line. If we go up here, there's a guy who just has this listed as an enemy outright. Philro the Forgotten. Can we talk to him? It does not let us talk to him. Okay. Well, Astarion is not in combat. He's gonna sneak attack Philro. Good damage there. Walk forward.
I could go for a good meal. I'm nothing.
Carlette going to yeet that. Shadowheart
My favorite.
is going to cast Streak with Falar Aloof, which brings her into combat. Okay. And she's just gonna leap forward.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Loretha is going to take Scorching Ray from her circlet of blasting and hit Philro with it. You shielded it, you bitch.
Cut and run.
Starion is going to flick at the wrist if he can. He can. Critical miss.
Let's go.
Karlach has another turn. Or another attack. She is going to rage because this thing's going to call in reinforcements on its turn. Rumbling Earth. Where's the fucking thing at? Well, he's dead. Oh, the Bulette's in the fight. I repeat, the Bulette is in the fight. Okay. We definitely did not want to fight the Bulette and 3 hook horrors. But it looks like the hook horrors are fighting the Bulette. Okay, let's call in more reinforcements. That's what we want. This is terrifying. Got a fucking kaiju fight going on here. Bulette is going to dash and do nothing again. Okay, that seems to be his favorite thing to do. Now that's a lot of damage. Good job, Loretha. That's what I'm fucking talking about, girl. God damn. Sneak attack. We bite it. Why not? I love the thunder damage. It's so good. Critical hit from Shadowheart. Nicely done. So we'll just step up here. Karlach. This fight just got a lot easier for us. Is going to throw probably at the Bulette. This guy's lower HP. God damn, there's so much damage. Right onto the hook horror for 27. That one's going to leap down onto the Bulette. Hook attack on the Bulette. This poor Bulette, man. I mean, I don't want to team up with the hook horrors, but at the same time, they do make it pretty easy. Starion's gonna like just sneak up in here, man. There we go. 27 damage with the crit. Shadowheart is going to Toll the Dead 1, Toll the Dead 2. 19 damage on one of them. And Reverberation. We're still waiting for the reinforcements to actually show up. They haven't yet. They will, I believe, next turn. Bro fucking intercepted it. He's gonna dash this way. I guess they can't make the jump. Which is fine by me. Where the hell are you going? We'll save the spell slots. Oh, we're gonna get frightened. Past that great old one coming in clutch. Let's go. Don't need to. Dude, Falar Aloof is so strong.
Let's do this.
Can we get an angle on this guy? Sort of. We can climb down here. Just doing crazy barbarian movement shenanigans. And our reward for this, we go into Filro the Forgotten. And at loot him, we find some stuff. Some scribbled notes, which we'll read. Protector Guardian Adamantine Forge from Magma Rose, only in Magma Destroyed. Hot hammer. Where? Blah, blah, blah. Dorn knows. Alright, so Dorn knows something.
Guardian undone by heat and hammer. Sounds simple.
Thank you, Astarian. And then on that, we find another piece of icy stuff. It was the icy crystal. Found icy metal, and then we found an icy crystal. Maybe there's a third piece to that somewhere.
But that will fit in my bag.
If we go loot the Bulette, we can find on it the Blood Guzzler Garb. When the enemy damages the wearer, gain Wrath for 1 turn. Wrath, you have a +1 bonus to damage with melee weapons for every turn the condition has remaining. Not exactly great. Better for a melee barbarian. It's really good if you're playing a barbarian with melee. Unfortunately, Karlach is not exactly a melee build this time around. Where the fuck are we going? Oh, that works. There's another susser flower here if we want it, but more importantly, if we head this way, there's the susser tree bark.
I've got the plans and the Susa.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something?
Hello. All right, bye. Didn't really want to talk to you. We get that. We can go make a dope-ass weapon with it. I'll probably do that off screen. I just have to go all the way back to the Blighted Village to do so. Which tells me that this is a pretty good place to end this episode. I do very much appreciate you guys watching. And hopefully you guys did enjoy. Next time, we might go across the lake. Yeah, we'll probably go across the lake before we go over to the top of the tower. I think crossing the lake is safer. Believe it or not. Yeah, we'll do that. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.